I've got something new for my planner. Hey there, it's Elisa, but of course you can call me Ellie. First of all, can we just take a moment to appreciate this backdrop situation that I have? It's not 100% done yet. There's still some stuff that I want to do like up here, but that will require hanging things on the wall. And I really don't have good luck with hanging things up on the wall. But anywho, so if you've been watching my channel recently, you'll know that I've been getting back into plan with me videos. So up until this point, I've been using a vertical classic size happy planner layout for my memory keeping planning, and it's been going okay. It's what I've always used, it's what I'm most comfortable with. I will say that it has always kind of bothered me that there isn't any space in between the days in the vertical happy planner layout, but I've dealt with it because I haven't found any disc bound solutions to this problem. That is, until recently. I think I have found the solution to my problems. I'm hoping. These are inserts, I think, for a full year from a shop called Sadies Stickers, and these are the classic disc inserts. So I think they're made to be the same size as the classic happy planner sizing. Now these are just the paper pages. There aren't any dividers or anything. So my hope is to be able to take the Sadies Stickers inserts and insert them into my 2023 planner so that I can use these inserts for the memory keeping sticker stuff that I like to do. I haven't actually looked through these pages yet. The only Sadies Stickers inserts that I've ever seen, I think, are the ring bound. I don't know. They're definitely not the disc bound inserts, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm optimistic. I'm hoping that this will solve my problem and the stickers are gonna look awesome. So let's dive in. All right, I am choosing to do this at the worst possible time. It is currently storming outside, and not only does that mean that the sound is probably going to be a little bit weird, but the power has been flickering all day, so this might end up having to take a few takes just because of like, well, Minerva, first of all. And also if the power goes out and all my lights turn off. So we'll see. What do you think, Minerva? Do you think we'll be good? Okay, so the goal is to get these inserts into this planner. I did make a video going over how I put this planner together. So I'm going to try to remember to link that video down in the description box below. I haven't even looked at these inserts yet, so let me move this aside. And I'm not gonna flip through the whole thing. I think it's all just gonna be kind of like blank pages, but I do kind of want to see what they look like before I get them in there. Okay. All right, so this is the monthly layout. This is really nice. Actually, this is really nice. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it has 8 columns, which is great because then you're not really restricted to, because some sticker kits have the note column on the left page, and then I think some of them have it on the right page. And so this kind of gives you that versatility. With the way that I'm planning on using these, I'm actually not going to end up using this page because I'm going to be using the dividers from the Happy Planner, but it's nice to know that this is an option. And then we have weeklies. Okay, this is what I was looking for. So, okay, this is the weekly view. There are still horizontal lines, but they're very faint. I feel like these horizontal lines are so light that even if I left them uncovered, it wouldn't bother me too bad, but they are light enough that it wouldn't be too difficult to cover up with stickers. And with the Happy Planner, the lines are so thick and dark, I always have to white them out just because they're really easy to show through stickers. I feel like I won't have a problem with that here. It also looks like the section that's kind of marked off for using stickers is centered a little bit more. And the Happy Planner, the section is a little bit farther up, I think. And so there's a lot bigger, or like more of a significant difference in the amount of space at the bottom as opposed to the top, but maybe I'm just thinking that because these are undated pages and the Happy Planner does have the dates on the top. That's probably it. But one thing with the Happy Planner is that the dates are usually like huge. And so that's like a whole thing. So, oh, and then the main reason why I got these is because there's this space in between each day. So instead of like the days butting up against each other, there's a little space. So each day is very much separated once you put all the stickers down. So for comparison, here is what a Happy Planner. Ooh, did you hear that thunder? Here is what the Happy Planner layout looks like. So I'll put this side by side here. So here's Sadies Stickers, the Sadies Stickers inserts, and this is the Happy Planner vertical layout. So, okay, so this section is actually a little bit smaller so that they are able to be a little bit more centered vertically on the page than the Happy Planner. And then you can see how with the Happy Planner, each, like the days aren't separated at all. And then on here, they are. This vertical Happy Planner also is dated and the inserts are not. I don't like how much space these dates take up. I think on the blank pages, it looks great, but once you're putting stickers down, it really gets in the way. I also like that there's no patterns or colors or anything along the binding here, like the Happy Planner usually has. I'm not sure if you can see on camera, but this paper is a little bit more yellowish. This is more of like a creamy white, and this is more of like a grayish white, I think. So I wonder what that means as far as like whiteout is concerned. Hopefully I won't have to use whiteout as much, since these horizontal lines won't be an issue and the dates won't be an issue. And then I've been having to white out a lot of the sidebar when I'm putting stickers down in my 2022 planner. This is my 2023 planner, but in my 2022 planner, which is the same layout, I've been having to white out quite a bit, and I won't have to with this paper. But if I do, I'm guessing the whiteout may match a little bit better, because on Happy Planner paper, most whiteout products that I use are very, very obvious. And so if I make a mistake, there really isn't any hiding it. There's also a big difference in the feel of the paper, which I know you can't really tell on camera. I don't think, you probably can't tell the weight very well either, but this feels more like cardstock, and it's a little bit rougher. And the Happy Planner pages feel thinner and a lot smoother. So I am interested to see what's going to happen if I have to peel stickers up off of the Sadies Stickers paper, which I'm sure I will, because that's like 90% of what I do when I'm planning. But I do hope the stickers come up okay from this paper. And then I'm curious, after the weeks are done, what does the end of a week look like in these inserts? Okay, that's really cool. All right, so this is the end of the week. So it looks like there's just dot grid paper on the back, which is so perfect. I don't think I knew that when I bought these, but if you don't know, dot grid is my favorite type of paper to use for any kind of like freehand inserts or anything that I do. And then let me show you. Usually the Happy Planner, now the Happy Planner does change this a lot. It's gone through a few different versions throughout the years, and then I feel like each planner is a little bit different. This is what the end of a month looks like in the Happy Planner. Again, each planner kind of has its own version of this, but I think this is kind of close to what most classic size happy planners are going with. And then it's just changed up a little bit for theming. And I do like this layout for my functional planner, but for this planner, I'm going to be covering this with stickers, and there's so much color and lines and everything here. It's really going to get in the way of the actual stickers. Also, if you've watched some of my other planner videos, you might know that the last page in a month's section in the happy planner, and I think a lot of other planners, it'll have like this page is intended to be filled out as like information for the following month. So it has like, this is the first month of this planner that starts in January. This last page says February. Under the important dates section, it has the upcoming February dates. And then this is the February tab. And that drives me nuts because when I'm looking for February information, I'm going to like flip that tab. I'm not going to think, oh, I want to see February information. Let me find the tab and go backwards one page. That just doesn't make sense to me. So it'll be nice to have this paper instead, where I can easily just cover it with stickers and not have to worry about like all of this. As beautiful as this is, it does make me a little sad to be covering this up. Maybe I'll find some other way to use this because it is very, very pretty. It just isn't good for what I'm going to use it for. So what I'm planning on doing here with these inserts and this planner, I'm going to be using these inserts for my memory keeping planner section of this big giant bundle of pages. So it's where I'm going to be putting the stickers and stuff. But I do still want to keep the dividers of this planner. So what I'm going to do is probably like 1 month at a time, and we'll see how this looks. I may end up hating it and just having to get rid of all the dividers and everything, which would make me kind of sad. So what I'm gonna do is grab a month's worth of inserts, and then I'm assuming that these were printed with, let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. So I'm assuming each month has 5 weeks just to be safe, but you never know. So I'm planning on keeping this page and then having it like that, so that it's like I still get to keep the month divider, but save this. Do I really want to do that though? I didn't realize, or I didn't think about how big of a difference the box sizes and placement are going to be for this. Let me think about this for a second. You know, I wonder if there's a way for me to like paste this page over this so it looks like that, and then change this to the correct month. Oh my gosh, do you guys hear the storm outside? I kind of hope not, but I kind of hope that you do, because if you don't, I just sound like a crazy person. But it is like bad outside. But yeah, so if I do this, if I stick these 2 pages together, then I'll still be able to see all this pretty stuff, and then maybe I won't worry about stickers here, and I will actually just fill this out as like it's intended for, like priorities and goals, important dates, this little section up here, and then I'll have the stickers and stuff here. Okay, you had to have heard that thunder. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So this, no one is ever going to see. I'm going to figure out the best adhesive solution to get these together, because the problem is that when I'm flipping through these pages, it is going to bend a little bit, and so I don't want anything that's going to have a problem with that and like make these separate or something. I don't know. if you're a planner person and you have a process of like sticking 2 pages together, especially if you're used to working with happy planner paper, please comment down below or DM me on my social media and let me know what the best solution is here. I've seen people use like glue tape, like sticky tape stuff. I've seen people just use regular glue sticks. Like, what's the best solution here? Now, unfortunately, with doing things this way, it means that I am not going to have use for all of this paper. So that's kind of a bummer, just because I don't like wasting things. So I don't think I'm gonna throw this away. I have kind of recently started meeting up with a group of other planner people in my area, and we have brunch once a month, and we have like a little D-stash box, and so maybe I'll put my extra paper in that little like D-stash box, and maybe someone will need it. I mean, the extra calendar page, if you get rid of it, isn't really a big deal. But especially if you're the kind of person that uses stickers, it's pretty easy to redate something, even if it's something is already dated. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll put these aside and I won't feel too guilty about it, because I'm just going to tell myself that someone else is going to be like, oh my gosh, I would love to have that. Thank you for bringing this for us. Okay, so that's what I'm getting rid of. This is this, and then these are, this is also extra. I will say too, I don't know what kind of machine was used to cut these. They all seem like they're cut very, very well, so I'm not seeing any like frayed edges or anything, but this edge is a little bit sticky, like tacky. It's kind of sticky in the way that sticky notes are sticky, so it's not gonna like pick up anything. I'm not worried about it, but I just wanna let you know what my experience is, just in case you have never used these inserts before, but we're thinking about getting them. Oh, and while I'm holding these, I do want to verify that these are the correct size. So against the Happy Planner page, the edges all line up. The hole punch isn't exactly lined up, but I'm not too worried about that. So especially since now I'm going to be using both sides of the monthly part of the inserts, having the punches line up with the rest of the stuff isn't going to be a huge deal, because the only other pages that are going to be in here for this part of the planner are the dividers, and if those stick out at a different amount, that's not a problem. Okay, so I don't know why I'm so nervous to put this like first month in here. I mean, it's a disc bound system. Like, the benefit of this is that you can pull it out if you need to and if you don't like it, but ooh. Wow, okay, there it is. Wow. All right, and you will kind of notice, maybe it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but you can see a little bit like the difference in the depth of the punches, but again, I'm not too worried about it. All right, so I don't know if I want to go through and make sure that each month has the right amount of weeks in there, or if I'm just going to put this all in there and then worry about that once I get to planning that week or that month. You know what? I'll worry about that later. I think I'm going to do that off camera. First things first, I want to get all of the inserts in here. Oh man, I forgot that this is the planner that has the July divider that I don't really care for. I mean, it's still beautiful, but I really wish that my birthday month was not blue or like ocean themed. I'm not an ocean kind of gal. So it would be really cool if it was something that I preferred a little bit more. Like I think the August, yeah, if this was July, I would be like so excited and happy because it's pink and purple and so pretty, but I mean, it's fine. Okay, I will say so far that because these punches don't go as deep into the paper, I do feel a little bit more hesitant about pulling this paper out of the rings and placing them back on. It feels like this little securing binding side of the page is a little bit more delicate. That might just be all in my head, but just letting you know my current thoughts on these inserts. Okay, and this one is going to be a little bit different because the end of December is the end of this planner, and so it has a notes page instead of the regular like end of the week or end of the month layout. But that's fine. This is also the end of the memory keeping planner that I'm going to be using, so this makes sense to me. I'm okay with that. All right, put my last week in here. And I don't think I mentioned this yet, but this was a 12-month set of inserts. All right, and then you can kind of see, well, maybe not. It's harder to see on the camera, but I don't know how to show this, but the inserts do stick out ever so slightly farther than the Happy Planner pages, but because the only Happy Planner pages that are in here are ones with tabs, I'm not too worried about that. But again, just letting you know what's going on with these inserts. Maybe, oh, there you go. You can kind of see it on the discs side a little bit easier. So you can kind of see where the Happy Planner dividers go in a little bit more. Yeah. But again, I'm not too worried about it. I should have measured this or something before I put the inserts in there to see if this made this planner any thicker. I feel like I did, but I don't know if that's just in my head because I feel like the paper in general is thicker. I don't know what the paper weight of the Happy Planner pages are, and I don't know what the paper weight of the Sadies Stickers inserts are, but I do feel like the Sadies Stickers inserts are a little bit heavier or thicker, or however that works, than the Happy Planner paper. I do believe that switching out these inserts did thicken this planner up a little bit more. So at this point, I am still a little bit worried about everything being able to fit on these discs, just because this is not like the final form of this planner. I still have to put, well, I don't have to, but I'm still going to be putting stickers on these pages. I haven't done any memory keeping yet in this 2023 planner. Was this an 18-month planner when I got it? I must have just gotten rid of July through December. Oh yeah, I did take them out of this planner, that's right. But I haven't done any memory keeping for this year yet, but if you've watched any of my 2022 memory keeping videos, you'll know that there's a lot of layers of stickers that are involved. So that means there are some points on the page that are literally 4 or 5 times thicker than the original paper started out with, because there's that many layers of stickers. So knowing that, I don't know if the end result is all going to fit on these discs. I might have to break this up a little bit, but I don't want to worry about that too much. If you watched my other video, I spiraled out of control when I was figuring out how to put this planner together. So I'm going to leave this as is for now. If I run into any problems later, that's going to be a future Elisa problem. But for now, this is good to go. I've had these inserts for a hot minute, so I've been waiting to put these inserts in here until I had the energy to film all of this, and then I wasn't able to start memory keeping planning in this planner until I had the right inserts in here. So now that all of this is done, hopefully that means I'm going to be able to start doing memory keeping in this 2022. Nope, just kidding. We're living in 2023. In my current 2023 planner, I'm hoping to do plan with me videos soon. In addition to my 2022, expect plan with me's coming from this planner soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So this is done. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these little extra sheets. I could probably just throw away. This has all the information for the inserts on here. This was kind of like the cover page. And then this was just an extra page. So I'll just put this in my planner somewhere, especially because this, ooh, yeah, duh. I think it was stacked with the inserts like this, but this side has the dot grid on it, and I am always up for dot grid paper. So I'm definitely going to use this. I'll put it aside somewhere safe for now. And then I have my stack of the extra paper from the Happy Planner that I took out. This definitely feels thinner than the stack of inserts, although I guess this is missing a few pages, so that's not really fair to say. But I'll put these aside. If one of my monthly planner brunch friends is watching this, expect to see this in our D-stash box soon. And then let me know if you want this whole thing or some of it, or, you know, you'll just be like, yeah, I've been there, but you're probably going to end up throwing away those papers because nobody's going to want them. Who knows? All right. Well, that is that. I'm so happy I finally got this done. This was a huge thing on my to-do list that I get to check off now. Whether you were actively watching this video or you just had it on in the background, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.